Welcome to Denver and to the conference on the Individuated newspaper. I've lived my life believing that newspapers are the cornerstone of democracy in countries everywhere. Recently, I addressed the World Association of Newspapers and told them we owe it to the world to succeed in navigating a new newspaper model. That is what this conference is seeking to do.
So what is it that we share? I think, and I may be jumping to a conclusion, but judging by the reaction everybody's had as I've talked to people, I think what we share is this idea that news is driving towards personalization. It's becoming possible to have personalized news, and now the question is really how will it evolve? Will it happen? Is it true? Or is it one of those sort of illusions, the closer you get, the farther apart you get?
Newspapers have a problem, and the problem is us.
A company like us say, you guys are talking about individuation. Old hat. We've been doing that for 20 years, 30 years. Just open your mail when you get home and your American Express bill was printed on my gear. You get your phone bill, it was printed on my gear. You get your Bank of America card, it was printed on my gear. There's nothing more individuated than those kinds of documents. I can do this stuff in my sleep. And you guys are saying, oh my God, the sky is falling. No, it's not. We know how to do it, and we can show you how. The problem is, we've never talked to you guys before. Simple reason. I never had anything to talk about. I didn't have a machine that I could trot out, put in front of you, have you go, gee whiz, where's that been all my life? So I think this is so, the synergy here is just fascinating. Everybody seems to have drunk the Kool-Aid, that they understand where we're going, and we're all fighting ourselves, as it were, to create this synergy and get where we're going. I'm just very excited about the whole thing.
Well, I'll be very happy if at the end of tomorrow we can still say the same thing. The Kool-Aid there may wear off.
As we've been trying to go down the road of figuring out how to personalize direct mail and hometown values and taking it to steps further, we're seeing the opportunity, but it's a very expensive opportunity to personalize our advertising dollars.
But a reasonably large portion of our customer base is actually interested in getting something customized within a limited selection, even though, and they're already the people who are getting the newspaper and reading the newspaper today. So that to me just says there's something there. I haven't figured it out, we as a team haven't figured it out, but there's something there about this desire to have something a little more custom in printed form.
One thing that I always found interesting was the way the PC developed in Silicon Valley. And they had this home-brewed PC computer club. In some odd way, when I see this conference, I see that home-brewed club, and it was just a bunch of people coming from a lot of different industries, a lot of different walks of life, just sitting together and collaborating, and they didn't have an agenda. They just said, hey, check out this cool computer, or check out this cool...
Love it. It's not about have to, want, need to. It's about, there's no doubt, we want to do this. There's money in back of it.
And I've seen very little innovation around print models, too. So I think, I've been working in online media for the last, 13 years. And now that I'm working in a small independently owned newspaper and feel, it's like, here, I'm the news guy, and I came from, online side, it's like, all right, no one's going to fix the print problem. All right, I'm going to give it a try. No one, nobody's really trying to change the revenue models. I think
the revenues increase tenfold when you're able to geographically, demographically, and psychographically target.
We thought it would start with newspaper. But I think it doesn't.
I was amazed to see Dean Singleton saying, this may be it, because this is the first time I've seen a major figure in American newspapers accept this. And so maybe it'll be hidden, somebody. But it will happen. Can anybody imagine a modern American newspaper circulation department delivering an individuated newspaper and getting it to the right household every day? I find that inconceivable, certainly any newspaper I've been worked at. And so if advertising departments aren't maybe getting the training or getting the message, my God, are circulation departments getting the message?
Direct mail is kicking our butt every single day from an advertising perspective. on individual advertising pieces. They kill us on this. And
number one, it is happening in direct mail. How can you target, right? You can target a number of different ways, but one of them is transaction history. So what have you bought? And if you tell me what you've bought, I can tell you what you might buy in the future. That's the way it's being used right now today. Watch the literature in the direct mail world. They are pulling their hair out about how to do personalized advertising. The mom and pop shop on the corner, they're not doing personalized ads. Not in direct mail, not anywhere. I think they can, but it's a mistake to think that direct mail has this figured out.
In the Nordic countries, they went heavily into new media a long time ago, and they are reaping the rewards.
But there's not many newspapers that today are coding their content with News ML, which is something they're going to have to be able to do in order to trade it between newspapers and personalize it.
We were there before government. We're the model for emerging democracies even today. And we can be on the cutting edge of the new social revolution that's before us now, if we stay true to the role we are meant to play, if we print what our readers, not what we want, if we discard our arrogance and old ideas, and if we let our readers participate